In this session, we're going to go over one of the more common overall question settings, and that's skip and display logic. Right now I'm in the Build and Edit tool. I have Q2 open. I'm going to click on the gear icon on the top right. If I scroll down, you'll see the two options, skip logic and display logic. You can only use one or the other. The reason why this is the case is because over the years we've seen throughout the survey programming process that questionnaires are sometimes written as show this question if such and such a logic operation is true, or hide this question if such and such a logical operation is true. So what we've done is added both options here to make it easier for you. The biggest reason that is because most systems or programming platforms only give you the one option. And then you have to internally try to figure out the inverse in some certain scenarios of the inverse of a logical operation. This way, we don't have to do that. You can just type in the formula as you see fit based on the questionnaire. So what I'm going to do is select skip logic in this particular case. When I click on that, I have a UI that appears. So in this question/variable field, I can type in the question number that I want to search for. So I'll search for Q1 and then use the drop downs equals 1 in this case. And I can just leave it as is. I can use ands and ors within this particular subset of the particular formula that I'm building, or I can use an overall, more overarching and an or as well. So this will allow you to use drop-downs to build out your formula. And you can see the raw formula appears up here at the top. We do that on purpose. The reason why we do this is because when you're first learning, one of the harder parts of the system to learn is the logic syntax. If, after a while, you learn the logic syntax because you can see it actually building your formulas, sometimes you will say that using all of these drop-downs might be a little bit more work than actually building the raw formula. So to that point, what we've done was allow you to use the advanced option to come in and type in a raw formula. So you do not have to use the UI and the drop-downs and select everything to build a very intricate formula if you don't want to. It's still there and available if you wish to use it, but you can also type in a raw formula if you see fit. Now, if I just hit save, this will put this skip logic condition in place, and then we're there. Just know that when you add skip or display logic on a question, this means that only this specific question will be skipped or displayed. So usually you're only going to want to do this on the question level if you only have the skip over one question. If you have 5 questions as an example, and the formula is going to be the same, you're not going to want to do that. There is going to be, in a future session, we're going to go over some more in-depth logic and type scenarios, including larger, more broad-scaled skips and or page paths, as it's more commonly referred to. But in this particular case, you can see this particular question is getting skipped if Q1 equals 1. I can go back and edit it if I wish, or clear and save to start it from the beginning. In this case, I'm going to hit cancel. And you can also now see that the display logic toggle is off and it's grayed out completely. So you can only use one or the other. This has been a quick tutorial on how to add a question level skip and or display logic.